Most of us grow up hearing the same financial sermon: work hard, save your pennies, and stay out of debt at all costs. But there's a problem with playing it safe. As the cost of living climbs, money sitting in a bank account effectively loses value. You aren't just standing still, you're falling behind. The wealthy don't focus on saving cash. They focus on acquiring things that produce cash, and they often use other people's money to do it. This approach allows them to achieve what's known as infinite returns. By using debt to buy assets that pay for themselves, they can build a portfolio without being limited by their own personal savings. To understand how this works, we have to look at the specific mechanics of property, debt, and the tax code. Let's look at a $10 million apartment building as an example. To buy it, we don't need $10 million of our own. We ask a bank for a loan covering $7.5 million, and investors for the remaining $2.5 million. Once the tenants move in, rent pays the mortgage and expenses. Everything left over is profit. Under normal circumstances, the government would take a significant portion of that profit in income taxes. However, the tax code includes a rule called depreciation. It assumes that because a building experiences wear and tear, it loses its physical value over 27.5 years. This allows the owner to claim a deduction every single year. Here is how the math plays out. $181,000 in real cash profit minus $291,000 in depreciation makes our final paper balance negative. We keep the cash, but because we show a loss on paper, we owe nothing in taxes. We are legally protected by the building itself. Now we improve the property. By adding simple amenities like better parking or laundry, we can justify a modest increase in rent. Unlike a house, a commercial building is valued based on its income. Investors pay a multiple for every dollar of profit a building earns. By increasing our yearly income by $350,000, the market value of the entire property jumps from $10 million to $15.4 million. We've created millions in new value, but we don't want to sell. If we sold, we'd have to pay the taxes we've worked so hard to avoid. Instead, we go back to the bank for a cash-out refinance. Since the building is worth more, the bank provides a new, larger loan of $10.7 million. We use this new loan to pay off our original $7.5 million debt in full. Then we use the remaining funds to pay back our investors their original $2.5 million. After paying off everyone, we are left with over $700,000 in surplus cash. Because this money is technically a loan and not income, the tax bill is zero. It is yours to keep or reinvest. You still own the building, your investors are happy, and tax-free capital in your pocket, all while depreciation continues to shield your monthly profits. Most people see a gain like this and decide to sell, but that ends the cycle and triggers a tax event that shrinks their wealth. The wealthy simply take that tax-free cash from the refinance and use it as the down payment on the next building. They repeat this process again and again. Over time, inflation makes their fixed debt easier to pay off, while the actual value of their properties continues to climb. This highlights the difference between bad debt and good debt. Bad debt is used for things that lose value. Good debt is a tool used to acquire assets that pay for themselves. Building wealth requires moving beyond the mindset of trading time for a paycheck. By understanding the mechanical relationship between debt and taxes, you can make money work for you in